So when it comes to crypto crashes and providing more insight, as this audience member is requesting, I think you got to remember a couple of things. Number one, timing. Mid to late 2026, nobody knows that. It could be Q1, it could be mid Q1, it could be March. Nobody knows timing. It's very, very difficult. But we can do a pretty good job of understanding the severity. My personal investment thesis is that we're going to have a really big violent run up in the next, we'll call it 60 to 75 days. And then things get very dark and gloomy that make this fall look like child's play. But it'll get so bad that around May or June, the Federal Reserve, with a new Federal Reserve chairman and a Republican Party looking to save midterm elections and to make everyone feel rich again before they go to the vote in the fall, drop the first formal quantitative easing stimulus since 2020. And all of it's setting up pretty well because quantitative tightening, we all know, ended on December 1st, which is a prerequisite to formal QE. But another prerequisite to formal QE is getting to a 0% Fed fund rate, which we're not close to yet. So the Fed will have to cut pretty aggressively. And when that aggressiveness starts to set in, the market will sniff it out. It'll go, oh no, something must be wrong with the economy, time to crash. And that will all align with things like the unwinding of the yen carry trade and maybe some global energy crisis that we can't see. Some narrative will come to the surface, right? Because prices dictate narrative, not the other way around. So if you're moving into the end of the year and the beginning of the year and you're trying to manage, if you're me, I'm sitting here going, all right, with the bad investments that I've made, I'm going to de-risk on the next impulsive move up. With the great investments I've made, I'm going to make sure I take my profits on the way up and get into, we'll call it 80% cash or cash equivalents, so that I'm ready to back the truck up and buy Bitcoin at 50 to 70% off potentially, as it normally does in a bear market. But maybe, just maybe, this bear market is really abbreviated. Instead of having a 500-day bear market like we saw after the last cycle, what if we see a 2-month bear market? I mean, heck, if you go to October 10th, there was an entire bear